Hey y'all, good morning. It's a Saturday and it's early. I usually don't get up early. I usually don't fish early, but everybody says fishing's best in the morning and I wanted to try it out today. So I'll be using the Hellgrammite, going down to one of my favorite bass spots, and I'm going to try to catch some smallies. So that's the purpose of today's video and today's fishing adventure. So hopefully we'll be able to catch some smallies, hoping for a monster. Stay tuned. And also, hoping to see if mornings are really better than any other time. I don't know. I just don't like getting up super early, so I don't really fish mornings, but we'll see. If it turns out good, I'm gonna do it more often. Stay tuned. Well, there we go. Rock bass, nice. He's a good sized rock bass too. I forgot the net. I always wondered what these. I'm gonna measure my hand later. So he goes right up to about that vein right there. I wonder how many inches that is. He's a good little fish. They get a lot bigger than him, but he's still a good, decent size for a rock bass. It's good to catch him though. Wasn't expecting to get bites actually. What we got? Yep, that's what we're out here for. Oh no, it's a rock bass. What a good size one. Nice little rock bass. All right guys, it's slow today. I'm not doing that well. Glad I snagged a couple rockies though. I really like rock bass. I think they're like some of the coolest creek fish. Oh, bass! A big one, a huge one. Little largemouth or spotted. I'm so bad at telling these guys apart. What do y'all think? Is that a spotted or a largemouth? I think it's a largemouth. Nice little guy. So we are on the board with the bass, which is cool. Very cool. Oh, there we go. There's a bass. Yep, that's a smallie. He hit that thing immediately. Ooh. He's not big or anything, but geez, I wish I even had my net for him. Try to get him up here. There we go, finally. Yeah, I might have to just grab my my pliers to get that, but it shouldn't be an issue. Find the place where you can put this guy down. He's a nice fish though. He's a nice fish. Get this down, then we'll set him. Got it. That's a pretty fish, man. I love these guys. All right, y'all. So there we go. First smallmouth of the day. He's a decent sized one. Curious about that. I can get a measurement on it later, but let's let this guy go. It's a pretty fish, y'all. Pretty fish. So he hit that thing pretty quick, and he got that hook a little deeper than I would have liked. That's why it took me a minute to get it. But removed the hook, so everything's good. All right, y'all. So been using the Nikko Hellgrammite today, and caught a couple Rockies, caught a largemouth or spotted. I don't really know. I think it was a largemouth, but I'm not sure. So and I've been using this Nikko Hellgrammite. So here's one of the things about this lure. It comes in 3 inches. I found this is sometimes a little too big for my crick, so a lot of times I snip the tail, and that's what I was using earlier. But there's some bigger bass here, so I'm going to use the full length of it and see how it does. Also, the lure that I've been using, guys, these are some durable baits. Like, I was using that lure for, I'm going to say a month now, probably. Not every day, not every time I go fishing, but I haven't even had to replace it. And to be honest, I haven't even thought about replacing it. All right, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, it's slow. I thought it was gonna be a bit better. I thought I'd at least grab one bass here, but nothing yet. I'm gonna switch back to the smaller Hellgrammite and just see how that does. We'll see. Stay tuned. Man, this is painful. Oh. That feels good. That feels good. Well, he's not actually big or anything. He's just smallmouth. Good smallmouth though. Nice for the crick. Oh, he's got others chasing him. He's got a lot of fight in him, jeez. Nice. So he's a good sized crick smallie, but they get a lot bigger in here. I knew he was a bass. You can tell by the way he's fighting. Nice. So that's why we kept fishing. I mean, it was so slow, like so slow. But look, he's got some orange on his fins or something. Looks like he's been marked up on the side there. Love these fish. Absolutely. Look at the patterns too. Beautiful at the top there. I mean, these smallmouth are just awesome, awesome fish. Little tiger stripes right there. Pretty fish. All right, let's let our friend go. See you later, bud. All right, so 2 smallies and a largemouth. So it's a pretty good day. If you mess up my line, I'm gonna cut it. So here's the thing, what I'm checking right now is if you're bass fishing and you're in a spot with a lot of rocks, should watch your line, because what they'll do is when you're catching them, they'll rub up against the rocks, and it actually will mess up your line. And you might land that fish, but the next fish you get on, it created like a weak spot and it could break it. It's an arrow or Nerf gun thing, whatever. All right, I'm gonna cut this line and then just put the same lure back on. Sunfish? Hammered it. It's funny, man. Some of these guys just... Oh yeah, he's a big one. That's one thing about this creek. I will say, like, people knock the redbreast and the, you know, the sunfish. They don't like them, but I mean, look at the size of him. It's a big size sunfish right there. Alright, y'all. Y'all are dirty. Alright, y'all. The fishing down here hasn't been as good. I haven't really seen any bass. I mean, just actually in general today, the fishing hasn't been great. But did catch some sunnies, so I'm just going to keep moving and see if I can't find a hole where there might be some bass or something. Don't usually get to explore this part of the creek, so I'm just going to keep going. There we go. That is a huge rock bass. I wonder if that one's bigger than the one we caught earlier. Oh yeah, definitely. So looks like he goes to about that weird mark there. He's a good sized rock bass though. It's healthy too. See you later, bud. What is that? Super, it's tree chub. Whoa. Man, they were going crazy in there for this guy. Let's let them go. It's a good sized creek chub though. Alright, so this is where the cove was. Okay, it's funny, I kind of always wondered if the cove wasn't there, if this place would be good for fishing, so. Guess we'll get the chance to find out. Yep, oh, got one. Yep, that's a largemouth. It's interesting, like, my reel's so messed up. But I haven't seen, that's a spotted. That's no doubt a spotted. Look at that guy. We haven't really seen any smallmouth. That is a nice bass right there. That's a good healthy bass too. I was worried because we haven't been seeing many. Gee, he got cut by something. Look, something tried to bite him right there. It's a nice, I think that's a largemouth actually. I don't think that's spotted. That's a nice fish. Let this guy go. Woo! That's awesome. So guys, my reel, it must have got wet or something because it's not reeling right. It's taking, it's doing that thing it does when it doesn't reel right. Alright y'all, I'm gonna call it quits on today. It was a pretty good day of fishing. Caught a little bit of each species of bass that I wanted to, so that's always awesome. And even caught that nice smallmouth. So I'm real content with today. Just gonna call it quits here in a little bit and go home, and I don't know, see what NHL games are on.